Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Deiser Connection. I'm Fede Baronti and I'm really glad that we started this year and we started the Deiser Connection videos. What we have in store for you this year, well, there's a lot of stuff that we have in store. We will have more use cases. We will have more news about the Atlassian ecosystem. Remember that these videos are all about the Atlassian marketplace and the Atlassian ecosystem. So we're gonna have more apps. We're gonna have more guests. We're gonna focus on our guests, and some of the guests are going to be from different marketplace vendors, and these interviews are gonna be really useful for you in order to know what can you do with different apps in the Atlassian marketplace. We'll showcase some of our apps and we'll showcase more apps from different other vendors. So it's gonna be really cool, and we have special episodes for you during this whole year. Remember that we are going to be able to attend to different events from the Atlassian ecosystem, like for example Atlassian Team 24. That's gonna be a blast, and we have a lot of things prepared for that, but in the first place we're going to be attending the Meetime Jira Day in Budapest. This year is going to be during March, the last days of March, 21st of March, and we are going to be there. We're going to be attending, and you will see everything that has happened in that event right here in the Deiser Connection. So I'm really glad that we started this year, and we wanted to start this year showcasing Jira Product Discovery. I don't know if you're familiarized with Jira Product Discovery. This Atlassian tool will help you capture and prioritize your product ideas, and then showing them to your team through roadmaps. It's really easy. It has a lot of potential in order to find new ideas and even to improve with new ideas the products that already exist in your company, in your business, So let me show you right now what it's all about. Okay, so welcome to Jira Product Discovery. Right out of the bat, you will get the views of all your ideas. What do you need an idea for? Maybe you are looking into creating a new product. Maybe you want to improve a product that you already have in the marketplace, etc. And what is the best way to knowing what your customers need and what you can achieve in those products is to have all your ideas right there on a screen. So for example, right now we have several ideas right here, with different fields. This is the first view, all your ideas, with your fields, like for example, the goal that you want to achieve with that idea. For example, the dark mode, adding a dark mode. What is the goal? To delight users to be able to choose the dark mode, into their product, into your product, So what is the impact? The impact is really high, and the effort is not very high because it is because it's not gonna impact your development team. So then you have the roadmap. Then when you are going to be able to to deliver this new idea into your product, then you have the confidence that you have that this idea will succeed in your product, and the impact score and the comments. You can add more fields, in order to have more information in this table. You can create new fields. You have different types of fields, you have checkboxes, dates, hyperlinks, and so on. It is really useful to have them all right there, so you can have more information in order to it always is good to have more information so you can have a better decision, so you can make a better decision whether to create this idea, whether to start working on this idea, or whether to deliver in this idea on time. You have several different views that in which you can have all that information. For example, the impact assessment, all those ideas that you created, they have an impact score. This score, as you can see right here, is it takes the into account the impact of the idea and the insights of the ideas, and then it will create a formula. It will calculate the impact score right there, and you have it. It goes from 0 to 100, and you have them all right there. It's already sorted by more impact and less impact, so, and you'll have it right there. The next view is a graphic in which you can configure as you please. You have the x-axis and the y-axis, and right now this comes right out of the bat. It's called impact versus effort. You can edit the name because you can edit the graphic right here. You can choose the x-axis, in order to show the information, and you can select the field which you want to be shown right there. For example, and just to show you how it works, maybe you can choose the comments, how many comments you have for every idea right there, and it's really useful. Maybe we want to change it again to effort so we don't mess the graphic up, and you will see exactly what impact and what effort are you considering in one idea. So this is really useful in order to see the impact versus the effort for every idea. If we move on, we will see the product roadmap. This is a really cool board, that it will show you what are you going to do or what are you doing right now. Maybe you're working on some ideas right now and you will work on some ideas next. You can change them, you can drag them from next to now, because you are working on those ideas right now. You will see that you have other columns and you will be able to add new options right here, and it's really, really easy, and I don't know, it's really insightful in order to see what your plans on the ideas and the impact, and what your users think about the idea, and maybe trying to know before delivering those ideas if this idea is going to work, and maybe what are your thoughts on it, and it's going to be really helpful for you and your team. And then you have the product timeline. This is a normal timeline where you can see the ideas in a timeline. You can order them, by month, by quarter, etc., etc. It's really useful. And the delivery status also will show you, how the delivering of those ideas is going, are going, so it's really useful. It's gonna help you create more ideas. It's gonna help you create more products. It's gonna help you see what your users are thinking about your product and what they need. Obviously, you need to interview, you need feedback from your users, and you can gather that feedback into the Jira Product Discovery. We will go on with Jira Product Discovery in more episodes, but this is exactly what Jira Product Discovery offers right out of the bat. If you have more ideas on what this can do for you, please let us know in the comments and we'll try to show a use case for that, okay? So let's go back to the main page. So that's pretty much it for the use case that we wanted to show you today, and that's pretty much it again for the first episode of 2024 of the Deiser Connection. We're really happy that we're back on track with this podcast, blog, whatever you want to call it, and we will have a lot of stuff. As we said before, we're going to have collaborations, we're going to have different use cases and more use cases and new use cases, and we're going to listen to you to know what your needs are about use cases and how to use different apps in the Atlassian marketplace. This is going to be a great year, and we're we're really looking forward to showcasing all this to you, you know, and so for you to enjoy and to use this. And we, as we said, as we've always been saying, we want to share this knowledge with you. So do not hesitate to ask away, you know, in the comments, and we'll be glad to show you and to share that knowledge with you. So thank you very much again for being there, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.